Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If you made money today, comment below. Got paid. If you lost money today, comment below. Learned a lesson. If you can do me a big favor, hit the like button for the YouTube algo. Now, if you want to join our community, the UVH fam, links are below to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. And if you want to join our live stream Monday through Friday, go live 30 minutes before market open. Link is below in the description as well. Now, getting into it, we had a pretty crazy session today. I did close up the day a little bit over $400 in realized profits. I traded Nvidia, I traded Zoom, and yes, Tesla still a pig. So we're down about 3K on Tesla, but you know we're grinding back, a couple $100 a day, 500 a day, 1,000 a day. We're just gonna keep grinding. Yes, this position is really down 3K. So it is what it is, but you know, we have what I liked about today, whether you're bearish or bullish or whatever the case is right now, what I like today, if you look at SPY, there was an opportunity for both the bears and the bulls to eat. This is what I liked about today's price action, you know, especially like if you're looking at the 15-minute chart here. You know, we dropped it open, we hit a low of 319. I mean, SPY closed relatively flat, only up 78 cents on the day, but look at the wide range. Hit 319, went all the way up to 326, almost 327, came back down to the 321, 322 area. So you can make money on the gap down, you can make money pushing up, and you can make money at pushing down. This is what we, as options traders, this is what we want to see. Nice intraday action, even though we didn't actually go anywhere. So, you know, premium got a little bit killed, but we saw some nice action to the upside, some nice action to the downside, and you were able to stack your deltas and make some money. That's what we want to see. So Nvidia was pretty interesting to me. So yesterday I had a position on Nvidia and I had the 480 put on Nvidia, and as you can see, I cashed that out today. So I bought that yesterday. Let me see here. Actually, it was a day trade. I'm sorry, hold on. Just kind of go back. Today was kind of a crazy day. Yeah, I played a day trade on Nvidia. I bought the 480 put, and I traded it for next week expiration, not tomorrow's expiration, because that's a little bit crazy. So what I did is I bought it at 924, sold it at 935. So I bought it right here when it was like 496, 495. And it ripped down to the 488, and I closed it at 435. So right on this candle right in here. So I caught the low pretty good. Caught this really nice, this drop, really nice, some clean candles on the 5-minute on Nvidia. I did place another credit puts, not credit put spread. I'm used to saying credit put spread, a credit call spread on Nvidia. And the reason why I did that is because it's pretty much kind of riding the 10 down. It's looking like it wants to squeeze. I think that it's potentially going to come down to the 480 area again. I think I was up small on that position at close. So I'm short the 495 for next week expiration call, long the 500s right here. So that position's up small on Nvidia. It could pop. I mean, Nvidia, even though we had some bearish price action, I mean, especially yesterday, I mean, it's crazy that it actually pops this much. But as you can see here, it's been getting stopped out at 500, 505, and that was the play that I was making. So it's been getting stopped out around here. So I got in on next week's expiration some calls. Now, Zoom. All right, so how do I say this? So yeah, Zoom was profitable. And this position on Zoom, I had the 480 put, but for tomorrow's expiration. So as you guys know, that's a kind of a risky position, especially at open. Yesterday Zoom, it came on down from 529. So then yesterday at close, when it was around 500, I bought a put to swing overnight because I thought we were going to get a gap down. We did get a gap down. It came down to, I'll pull the 5-minute here and just kind of move over. So it gapped down. We opened up around 487. Let me get rid of this alert so you can see better. It came out, it had a wide range, opened at 487, pushed all the way up. At this point, I was up like 40% on this put. and remind you, I had 480 put for tomorrow's expiration. So I didn't have a lot of time on this, okay? So it came down, and then immediately I put my order in, didn't get filled because it immediately pushed all the way up to 500, and I was actually down in the position because obviously Theta is going to take a chunk out. So I was down like $150. When it came back down to 487, I closed it out for $191 profit, and then it was pushing back up. And then all of a sudden, should have re-entered right here where it failed to break out above 500. Should have entered on this candle right here because it just flushed all the way down to 466. It broke 490 and just flushed. And that put right now, I sold that put for 831. That put right now, the 480 is going for $18. But you can see it was pretty violent. It was pretty violent. If I zoom in here, you know, this put was worth yesterday $6 at close. Came up, you know, opened up around $7, came up to 11. I got filled at 831, so I rolled that up, and then this actually hit a high today. This put hit a high today of 24. 24 is on this candle right here is the high. And again, it closed, hit a high of 23.30. So yeah, left a couple grand on the table, but that's okay. You know, right now in this market, what you want to do is just kind of take advantage of the moves and, you know, take your profits because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. You know, Zoom, what I liked about the short here, it got pretty extended from the 10-day and the market was heading lower. So I was looking for it to pull back to the 450 area was my actual target. Came to 464. So what did I do? I did reload the short. I got in, I sold some premium for next week. I shorted the 465 call and went long the 470 call on Zoom. Now, Goldman Sachs, I thought had a good setup today for a potential short. I mean, looking at the banks, if I pull up the banks here, Goldman Sachs holding up the best. I mean, JP Morgan definitely got obliterated. Bank of America got destroyed. Now, if you look at Goldman Sachs, still pretty bearish. It's below the 50-day. It's below the 200-day. And if you look at what happened today, I'll zoom in. The 50-day and the 200-day are about to death cross. You know, I don't know if it is going to happen, but if it does, you know, it's going to be working out my favor here. Goldman Sachs came up to the 10-day, got rejected, came all the way back down. So I do think that Goldman Sachs probably going to be heading back towards like the 185, 188 area back in here, and we potentially could see the 180s. So what I did was I bought the 195 put for October 9th. So I have a couple weeks on this. So if tomorrow I'm not 100% right, I have the opportunity to hold this position because right now I do think the charts are in my favor. I paid $540 for that put. So we're gonna hang tight. I do think this was a good setup for a short. Now, things that kind of screw us up here. What are the things that can screw us up? One of the things being that, you know, I don't know if the Senate is going to pass it, but the Democrats in the House are prepared to start with talks about a stimulus plan for unemployment, $2.4 trillion. The chamber could vote on the legislation, which would include unemployment benefits, direct payments, small business loans, and airline aid as soon as next week. They're going to start to talk with the White House regarding this. And I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but you can kind of go through what exactly this means, what this exactly entails, and see what the House wants to agree to, whether the Senate will or not. Yet to be determined. So far, they've not been in agreement. But as the election comes closer, maybe they want to sign a deal before the election. Maybe the Republicans do. Maybe the Republicans don't. Maybe the Democrats do. Maybe they don't. Who knows? But right now, that is what is being offered to the White House based on the Democrats. You could go to CNBC, look that up yourself. Now, getting into the market, a couple of things that I was kind of looking at here. IWM, it's the Russell, tracks the small caps. Today, it broke below. Again, it broke below. It tried to get above the 200-day. It did not. So I think IWN could definitely revisit the 140. So the 140 area. So it's currently at 144. Play would be to be, short to the 140 area and then kind of see how it goes. I mean, it tried to push up, and what's crazy about IWN? Look at this. It closed 0 cents on the day and 0%. It's exactly where it closed, like to the penny. Exactly where it closed yesterday. And IWN really tried to push up. Just like SPY, really tried to push up, couldn't make it, and ended up closing exactly flat. It closed at exactly 144.07 yesterday, and today it again closed at 144.07, which not particularly strong. I mean, it really tried, and at the end of the day, market kind of just gave up. Same with like Tesla. Tesla held on pretty good, but we'll see. I mean, Tesla. It's been getting saved by the 50-day, like back in here, got saved by the 50-day, ripped up. Today, ripped below the 50-day, closed right on the 50-day. So we'll see. Well, it closed, actually didn't close right on the 50-day. It closed above at 387. It tapped the 50-day below it and then got ripped up. Sorry, I was reading that candle a little bit wrong there. It was a long day. It was a long day. Boeing got absolutely crushed today. So if you're looking at Boeing, I would definitely, for me, not looking long. I mean, it looks like the 120s are definitely on deck. I mean, it's breaking down. I mean, it's looking bad. Now, the only thing that could really save this, maybe the stimulus will talk. Maybe they'll throw some bones for Boeing. Who knows? But Boeing is definitely complicated if you're currently trading that. The Qs, looking at the Qs, you have the cross the other day of the 50-day and the 10-day. There's a long way to go here to the 200-day. Definitely, I don't know if that's going to happen. I think for me, a realistic target, probably the 250 area, the 255. Now for SPY, looking at SPY, we crack below 320 a day. I definitely think that we could hit 315, 310. Definitely think it's going to happen. So if we crack this and we bounce off, we head back up, that would be ideal. But right now, the momentum is pointing down. So if you watch this video to the end, comment, watch to the end, hit the like button, and as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.